Welcome back. They are your local experts in women's health care.
So today, Dr. Kaldas is here with why it's important to have the talk about endometriosis during this Awareness Month. Good morning to you.
Good morning, ladies.
Well, let's start by talking a little bit about, we'll get to what endometriosis is in a moment, but let's talk about how common it is. How many women are affected by this?
It's estimated that 1 in 10 to 1 in 8 women are affected by it. About 10 to 15% are affected by it, and 25% are completely asymptomatic as far as the symptoms involved, such as pain. And then a lot of those people will show up incapable of starting a family because endometriosis so reduces the chance of fertility.
So why don't more people talk about it?
More people don't talk about it because it's not one of those dinner time conversations. And so people also don't have information, and they're told frequently when they're growing up, well, you know, horrible pains during that time of the month are just normal, but they're not. Killer periods are not normal. And, you know, and it's also embarrassing, even for example, with their husband, because one of the symptoms of endometriosis is frequently pain with sex. And it's such a personal thing that a woman doesn't even want to talk with her husband about, because there are all kinds of psychological implications there. And so there's a lot of fear, not knowing what's going on with your body, and there's also a lot of lack of information and understanding what endometriosis is.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that. What is going on with your body? What's happening to cause this pain?
Sure. And so what it is fundamentally endometriosis, we think, is an autoimmune dysfunction. And that is why, you know, you have other autoimmune disorders that are more likely when you have endometriosis. So 100% of women have endometrial tissue, the lining of the uterus, outside the uterus, but the immune system takes care of it in 9 out of 10 women, whereas in 1 out of 10, maybe 15%, it does not, and that tissue then starts growing outside the uterus and causing inflammation and scarring and all kinds of unhappiness inside, leading to a considerable amount of discomfort and misery. And it's just such a poorly thing, even amongst physicians. It's, you know, I think that endometriosis sufferers really do need a better shake from the medical community. There's a lot of misunderstanding in the medical community, and therefore it takes an average of about 5 doctors and 9.5 years to get a proper diagnosis, even, much less a proper treatment. And so that's a big challenge there also.
Well, speaking of treatments, how can the Kaldas Center help somebody who is dealing with endometriosis?
Sure, thank you, Millie. And so what it is because the training and treatment and understanding of endometriosis has been lacking, there are actually only recognized less than 100 people in the world who are supposed to be able to treat this and excise it. And then you have to manage it after excisional therapy, and it can all be done laparoscopically. And so I've been dealing with this disease for about 27 years now, and thousands of cases. And so we've made it our primary mission at the Kaldas Center to not only understand this disease process and increase the understanding of this disease, but also in treating it with complete excisional therapy and then management so it doesn't come back. Too often, we are getting people on a regular basis, on a daily, weekly, who have been told, oh, if we operate on you, you're going to end up with colostomy. No, we don't do that. Okay, oh, if we operate on you, you know, it's just too risky, or whatever it is. And we end up with people who have had unnecessary hysterectomies, prematurely given up their dreams of having a family, teenagers who've had organs unnecessarily removed because someone was convinced they had cancer, but in fact they had endometriosis. And so it takes understanding, listening to the symptoms, and then patience, and then simply the skill to take care of it.
Well, I mean, it can't get better than that. And when you have the talk with Dr. Kaldas, that is what we want to encourage you to do. Let's talk. There you see the phone number to do that, 920-252-7015, or head to KaldasCenter.com. He will listen, they will listen, and help you with this disease. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies. Good morning.